Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sepia Tears. Cold. This place is cold. But this time, it isn't lonely. People chatter in the background. Lights light up the night sky, and music plays from every shop. I feel a slight tug on my arm. Cheeks flushed, Mira stands beside me. Her mitten-clad hands are soft and puffy, but I can still distinguish each and every finger. I try to speak, but she shakes her head. And we walk. Awake? Huh. That was, self-explanatory. But yesterday evening is still fresh in my mind. It's only natural that I dream about her. I'm not... Oh, whatever. Still, I don't know what to make of what happened yesterday. Maybe I shouldn't pry into Mira's past. She's been nice to me so far, and it sounds like there's a thing or two that she wants to hide from me. For good reason, perhaps. Either way, I'm certain that she wasn't lying yesterday. Almost certain. No, I'm certain. None of that was a bluff. You can tell when someone laughs or smiles whether they're faking it or not. Either that or she's a brilliant actress. Good morning, Oni-chan. You're up early again. Seems like it's becoming a habit. Good or bad? I'd say it's a good one. I've been busy. I guess that's all. But you haven't been studying, have you? Of course not. My voice trails off, and I'm surprised when she doesn't question me further. You look like you're thinking about something. I look up. My breakfast is half finished, my last 10 minutes of memory is gone. I told you, it's nothing to worry about. I know you said that, but... Come on, Rin, it's me. Do you really think I've had anything to worry about? When you put it that way... But still, you're thinking too hard. Thinking about what? Whatever it is you're thinking about, just stop. I couldn't be that transparent. I mean, things are fine, right? Some problems will always be out of your hands, so you have to know when to take a break and stop worrying. She's doing it clumsily, but thanks. I know what she means. More importantly, I don't think I should be taking life advice from you. That's probably true. But don't forget, sometimes it's good to confide in others. It helps clear your head. Wise words from someone like you. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, that's right. Oni-chan, how was your date? It wasn't a date. Oh really? Then what did you do? You just walked around for a bit. You walked around for 6 hours. That just about summarizes it. Well, we weren't just talking, we were walking and... Talking? She doesn't believe me, does she? But you've already kept this girl a secret from me for this long, and now you're trying to hide the juicy details of your first date. Don't you trust me? That teary-eyed look stopped working on me half a decade ago. Oh, even if I did want to divulge the details, there isn't much I could tell you. So you mean you were alone with her from lunch until dinner, and absolutely nothing of interest happened? Exactly. Well, I suppose the whole episode about the Kenzie guy could count as interesting, but I should keep quiet about that. I suppose I'll let you off for now. But know this, I'll find the truth someday, and someday soon. And how exactly do you intend on doing that? Don't you worry about yourself about that, dear brother. I have my ways. I better go back to sleep. With the mandatory nonsensical morning conversation out of the way, I slide into my shoes as the clock marches onward. All I have to do is open this door and... Oh, this is a new one. Greetings, Mark. Fancy seeing you here. Fancy seeing me in my own house? Never mind that. The important thing is that we've spent appallingly little time together lately. Don't you agree? Little, sure. Appallingly? Debatable. As sharp a tongue as ever, I see. Alright, let's go. It might take a moment for this to sink in, but we're not entirely late today. I might go so far as to say that we're early. With a soft word, the power button on Lucas's laptop lights up. By the way, Lillian probably won't be coming today. Really? Why? I'm pretty sure she has tests just like us. She said she was sick. She'll probably come tomorrow, so it's no big deal. I've never known her to be a sick type. Everyone gets sick, Mark. I know, but... I'm not sure what I was going for there. Anyway, I doubt any of our teachers will mind if she misses a day. Well, everyone gets sick. I know. I get the feeling she doesn't believe me. It's a shame, though. I still haven't properly talked to Lillian since the day at her house. And considering everything that happened... Oh, Lucas, did you watch the game last night? Yeah, it was incredible. Shame we couldn't win, but the competition was great. Kya, Daigo-sama! You were watching Street Fighter. When I see his confident gaze and stylish beard, even... Wait a minute. Umehara's clean shaven as far as I remember. Oh, look, the computer booted up. This should make this less awkward. Ooh, yay, can I play? Fine, just save the replay under your own name. Lucas averts his eyes in shame. Sometimes I forget he isn't good at every game ever. Hey, Mark. Don't want to watch Rin accomplish something that you can't? That too, but it didn't even occur to you that I might want to chat. With a slight possibility. This conversation is hopeless, isn't it? One of Lucas's classmates gravitates to the computer as Rin starts playing. Actually, I kinda wanted to tell you something. Seriously? That's an odd thing for you to say. I know. You're not the only one who feels awkward here. Whoa, you're supposed to dodge all that? She's just a mid-boss, don't worry, it gets harder. Isn't that exactly why I should worry? Well, it's about someone you know, so I had to tell you at one point. I really should have mentioned it sooner, but easier said than done. Wait, what are you talking about? The thing I was supposed to tell you is that I keep avoiding. Oh, right. It sounds like you're avoiding it too. You memorized that, didn't you? I had to. Instinct isn't always enough to get you through. Dang, and you already lost a few lives. I'm not perfect. Hey, I'm still impressed. So, what's this thing about? Staring contest? Of course not. I'll never lose with these glasses. I knew you were kidding. If you wanted to make small talk, you could have just asked. Actually, that's not what I wanted to say. So then what do you want to say? Remember the bookmark? Oh man, that is one awesome battle theme. You get sick of it when you hear it in every remix album, trust me. Was she really the strongest boss in the game? The parasol and frilly dress makes me wonder. Yakumo Yukari. Toho. Oh, you know, it's one of those games. Oh, of course. I'm surprised Lucas hasn't beaten this yet. I think he prefers the fan art. Yep, definitely Toho. My heart skips a beat. Bookmark, you mean? The bookmark in Lillian's drawer, the one in Lucas's bag. The conversation they were having at lunch. The snowman, her words, her smile. Her voice lost in the icy wind. Her words, her words. What were her words? The sound effects are the secret to this one. When you hear the warning, move from the inner circle to the outer circle, it means the red and blue lasers are about to switch. Still gonna move pretty quickly. Man, this is intense. That's why you're supposed to start in advance. You're already following the movements of the red lasers, so if you start following them out, you'll be able to release your focus and sprint to the edge of the screen in time. I should take notes. Are you saying? I didn't say anything. I know. But the singing of the synths from the computer serves as background music. Did she tell you? Lillian? He nods. This one looks easy. What's the catch? Give it a few seconds and you see. Damn. There's hardly a real trick to this one unless you can memorize the location of the safety corridor. You just got a good idea of everything you got. What happened? I don't know. What do you mean? I forced the words out of my mouth. I don't know. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Anything can happen, really. So you think... I don't know what I think, but I can guarantee that something will happen. Something. From the moment I met Mira, the moment I spoke to Lillian on that sun-drenched evening behind the mall, since then, the clock has been ticking. I just couldn't see the hands. I might be wrong, Mark, but I think it's time. I think... enough. Shoot, only one life left. Keep it up, you can't give up after coming this far. I know, but even so, you can always use to continue, right? You can't. And even if you could, why would you? Continues are for elementary schoolers. Han, no continues in Phantasm stage. I don't want to know. I'll see how it goes. What's the worst that could happen? You're right. There's something this uncertain that's the best course of action, but I won't get hurt. It's okay, I know what I'm doing. Let me find out for myself. If that's what you want, then I can't stop you. Thanks, though. I smile and he responds awkwardly and kind. I smile while pretending not to see the warning signs passing me by. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. 15 more seconds and I would have won. Well, don't feel so bad. You did great for an impulse run. Thanks, you're not a bad guy, you know that? I don't know. Hey, are you sorry, gotta go. I look at my hands, twitching sporadically. The sweat-coated, glistening blobs of flesh rest under the harsh fluorescent light. Tainted, twisted beyond recognition, the sides of my hands are stained black. Mark, you look like you're about to die. I feel like I'm about to die. Anyway, I guess I should wash my hands to get all this graphite off. Good idea, we'll be at the usual spot. Oh, I have something to do after school today, so don't wait for me. After school? But isn't there an unwritten rule between you and your friends to go home as soon as possible and not waste time socializing? You make it sound like a bad thing. But I mean, I'm busy. I can't be busy in an unnamed location, right? Wrong. Hey, that reminds me. How was your gaming session with that guy this morning? Oh, he looked like he was having fun. I bet he was surprised to meet a girl that can hold her own in a game like that. Actually, he looked like he wanted to say something at the end of it, but the bell cut him off. Well, we didn't really talk. I mean, you know, besides what? I don't have to be a shrink to guess that you're hiding something from me. What gives you that idea? I would never do that. You're trying to change the topic. You're my sister. It's not like your tricks are new to me. But I'll let you off for now, if you promise to divulge the details when you get home. Hey, what do you mean? It's alright, have fun. Wait, Rin's going on a date? That's not English. Tigo, that's the best retort you can come up with. I was just kidding, but I guess it's true. I never thought the day would come. Oh, wait, does that make you a traitor? If you actually start going on with this guy, it might be problematic. Oh, but I guess it's okay if you convert him. It's never a bad time to add another one to the family, right? Can you please shut up now? Huh? Genuflect. Huh? I said genuflect. You know, it's starting to get really hot here. I think I'll just... It's winter, Mark. Oh. Right. She returns a glare to Lucas without a second thought. So, will you do it? Will you genuflect? This is a reference to another game that involves genuflecting. I forgot what it was called, though. Oh, won't you genuflect? You better genuflect, Lucas. But this will be more hilarious if he doesn't genuflect. Okay, don't. I dare not open my mouth in a situation like this, so I'll do my best to convey my message telepathically. Come on, Lucas, don't do it! You know what happens if you concede defeat and genuflect? I refuse. His words resound in the desolate hallway. However, they were the last words I heard. Bad end. Dun dun dun. Oh dear, game over? Good, you're still here. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh my. How silly. I dare not open my mouth in a situation like this, so I'll do my best to convey my message telepathically. Come on, Lucas, just give up your pride and genuflect. Our lives could be at risk here. buttlessly hiding his shame behind his glass as he concedes defeat and bows his head. Congrats, you passed the test. Test? Well, it was more just for fun than anything else. Rin giggles. Sorry to do that to you. Let's eat lunch, shall we? Freedom, delivered by the afternoon bell. Most of our end of term work is now complete. Just a little bit more, and we'll be free for the holidays. Holidays. Every time that word comes up, I think of Lillian. If the last day of school is in 2 days, I need to smoothen things out fast. Mark. Lucas, when did you get there? That's not important. Alright then, what is it? Are you bored or something? I suppose one could say that. Well, I hate to say it, but I think I'm pretty bored myself. Except that one would be wrong in saying that. That was intentional, wasn't it? Okay, just hurry up and get to the point. Do you need a partner to go somewhere? In a sense, yes. There's a place I want to go. A place? Lucas averts his gaze with a sad look in his eyes, unconsciously fidgeting his fingers. The classroom falls silent. The sun peeks through the clouds for an instant, glancing off his glasses and hiding his expression. A feeling of subdued longing emanates from him. Wait, what's with this narration? Sorry, I just couldn't resist. You should have seen the look. I stopped him with a glare. Or at least, I tried to, but I only last a few seconds before my laughter gets the better of me. Well played, sir. You almost put me down the Yuri route. Suddenly, and this time unintentionally, the room falls silent. Seriously though, never again. There actually was somewhere I wanted to go. So you weren't just making all of that up? I was planning on asking you normally, but I couldn't resist messing with your head. That's a nice thought, isn't it? I'm glad you agree. In any case, the place? It's a cafe. I could have sworn I heard him add of sorts to the end of that. A cafe? Yeah, a cafe. With maids. I should be yelling right now, but we had a maid cafe in this country? Yes, apparently so. It's been open for a few years, but save it, I'll pass. So you won't accompany me on my pilgrimage. I contemplate it for a moment, but the icy breeze reminds me that I should probably be indoors. Yeah, you have to handle this one on your own. Suit yourself. Rest assured, I shall return with tales of beauty and splendor from the world of knee socks and lace. Look forward to it. Lucas charges off into the non-existent sunset. I guess this means I have to go home by myself. I'm halfway through warmth and comfort when I catch a glimpse of a certain little sister. Rin? Hey Mark. So, I'm guessing it didn't go well? He couldn't make it. I had a meeting with a friend from out of town. Guess she isn't afraid to admit it now. Oh, that's not so bad. At least I didn't get rejected. I told you, it wasn't a date. We were just going to go to the arcade. Really? So then what was the fuss about? Well, you know, boys are scary. I know I should be trying to help her, but come on, it's just too cute. There are some guys that fall for you instantly if they heard you say a thing like that. But those aren't the scary ones. Of course, of course. Well, what can I say? You're growing up. You should be proud. Growing up is less fun than I expected. Tell me about it. Say, I've got an idea. Please don't send me up with one of your friends. I don't think that would be a very good idea. Hey, are you implying something? Way to go, self. Anyway, I was trying to say we should go somewhere. Huh? Where? I don't know, anywhere. Let's go to a mall, or treat it to a sundae or something. I'm not so two-dimensional as to be satisfied with something as simple as a dessert, you know. Liar, you're drooling from thinking about it. Well, it's not my fault if sundaes are sweet and creamy and delicious. So, what are we gonna do for our date, Oni-chan? Can you please not call this a date? People will get the wrong idea. But you promised me a sundae. Isn't that a complete non sequitur? Anyway, why don't you decide what to do? I'll do whatever you ask for today. I like the sound of that, but aren't you just pushing the decision on me because you have no idea what to do on a normal date? Ouch. That's kinda mean, even for you. Don't worry, I'll think of something fun. Leave it to me. This is tiring. Do you really have such little stamina? Even 12-year-olds can handle this. It's easier said than done. I've never done it before, so... All you have to do is put your body into it. Don't let them get away. But they're too fast. Score 15 out of 50. You gotta be kidding me. What can I say? Whack-a-mole is harder than it looks. I know, and the UFO catcher was even harder. She played about 10 times to get one item before realizing that it was more or less a waste of time. I wonder what Lucas would say if he saw you lose to a game like this. Actually, he'd probably sympathize. He can't play air hockey properly. I guess they're better at things that don't involve standing up. I'm better at things that run on a steady frame rate. Real life doesn't run on a steady frame rate? Anyway, you're not going to let yourself get defeated by a whack-a-mole, are you? Come on, let's try it again. I'm saying there's no full well that I'm playing, but she's bound to get physically tired after a few rounds, right? Alright, I'm going for it. Ah! She spots the mole as soon as it appears and she swings at it. And misses. I can see them, but this stupid thing is way too heavy. You do know it's meant for kids, right? Yeah, crazy weightlifting kids who eat raw eggs and running around during recess. You're supposed to level grinding your Pokemon so you can beat the last boss of Rattata? It was in the top percentage of Rattata. Swing and miss. See, by the time we recover from the recoil of one swing, the next moles are really about to disappear. I know that, I can see them too. It just takes so long to move this thing across the board. That's because you're putting too much force into it. It's not hammer a mole, just whack him. But then you have to lift it up right away and move all the way to the other corner. Wah! She got one and missed the following two. The moles give up on her and disappear. No fair. 17 out of 50. I guess that's a bit better. One more time. This is gonna be a long day. I tend to be wrong about a lot of things, but if there's one thing I know, it's that Rin has very little stamina for physical activity. I was putting my wallet on the line back there, but she got tired after 4 games. Shame she never scored higher than 25. You sound tired. I haven't worked this hard since phys ed in elementary school. Don't you have phys ed in the first year of high school too? Technically yes, but, well, you know. I don't know, and if I'm not sure if I want to know. You know, this was supposed to be a treat for you, but I get the feeling I'm not doing a very good job. It's okay. All that matters is that I'm with you, right? Still, I have to find a way to outdo that guy who stood you up. That's my duty as a brother. He didn't. He didn't. I mean, wait, we really went through this. Ouch. Anyway, we can't sit around here forever. I'll carry your coat if I have to. You're already carrying my coat. Well, this time I'll do it willingly. Really? It's fine, just forget about it. Why don't we go look at some clothes or something? Clothes are a waste of money. And it's not like I'll find what I want here anyway. Wait, you mean we're actually planning on seeking out and purchasing an article of clothing in your own time and with your own money? Ouch! It's not for school or for a guy or anything like that. It's for cosplay. You know me so well. A pair of arms wrapped themselves around mine. You can let go now. Oh, you're stuttering? Did I make you stutter? I haven't made you stutter in years. Since when was this a game? You did it again. Alright, now I'm never letting go. Fine, you'll get bored when I stop reacting. Duh. Seriously though, thanks Mark. I grabbed the still grinning Rin by the armpits and lift her off me. Come on, the evening isn't over yet. Right. Ah, so sweet. In a good way, I assume. I don't think it's possible for something to be sweet in a bad way. I silently agree. It's hard to deny the delicious delicacies of ice cream and fruit. Not that I could bring myself to order something like that. So, how about it? Are you feeling better now? She starts to reply and abruptly stops. The spoonful of sugary creamy sugar, hangs in the air. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I wasn't expecting a serious reply. Are you disappointed I actually listen to you from time to time? Maybe. After all, it means I can't pretend to talk seriously on a whim when I'm bored and want to see an amusing reaction. And that's not what you're doing now. Of course not. I catch myself smiling before quickly reverting to my in-character. I'm only here because I have to be gaze. Thanks. Thanks. Rin's eyes drift down to the strawberry sitting atop the tower of edible heaven. Don't mention it. Although, if there's anything you want to tell me, feel free to say it. She scoops up some of the mold of melted ice cream surrounding the center and accidentally slurps it. It was nothing big. I told you, right? A guy in my class saw me playing a fighting game during self-study and asked if I want to challenge him in the arcade. The spoon hangs limply in her fingers, grazing the vanilla mountain. And I agreed, of course. I mean, I wasn't sure how I was supposed to go somewhere alone with a guy, but I kinda had to agree. And then her shoes scrape the ground as she kicks her feet back and forth. It's alright. Mark? Am I in the... Don't worry about it. Forget the semantics. You want to meet him again, right? Then go do it. There's no rule saying that every emotion needs a proper name. You took me seriously. You called me by my name. I kinda had to. Shoot. That was an accident. I know. That's why I believed you. Rina. She pokes at the strawberry with a spoon, as if pondering which angle to bite it from. No need to get that serious. I wish you could see the look on your face right now. It's like you're already planning out your wedding ceremony. It's not that, I just... Please don't say something cheesy like, I just want to see him again tomorrow and talk about inconsequential things. How nostalgic. I haven't made a face like that in 3 years. You're making me feel like an old man. You think? Actually, Mark, I've seen that face on you pretty recently. Huh? How recently? Oh, not long. About a week, maybe 2. Mira's watery eyes on the cold hilltop pop into my mind, along with Lillian's silhouette against the sunset. I guess I've been busy too. I don't doubt it. She grins as she swallows a half-melted mouthful of ice cream, whipped cream, and probably a couple more types of cream. By the way, the guy you were talking about, he isn't just some guy who talks to you, is he? You know I'm more patient than you. Well, he's kinda someone I noticed a while ago, and I was gonna talk to him, but he's always surrounded by friends, and he seemed like a nice guy, but I don't really know him, and... It's alright. I understand. I wish you luck. I try to muster up my most convincing big brother smile. Hopefully I succeeded. Thanks, Mark. Right on cue, she chomps down the strawberry and concludes the battle against mankind's greatest sundae. I really should have ordered one of those. That was actually kinda sweet. It's getting kinda late. But there's still so much we can do. And this is coming from the person who said there was nothing to do in here an hour ago. That's because I wasn't in the mood to do anything fun like tease you. Of course that would be her favorite pastime. You know, if this were a game, we have to go shopping for clothes. And then you get to watch me try on swimsuits and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. You sound like you wouldn't mind doing that. I guess I could if you want me to. There's no need. We both know you'd be the school swimsuit character. Hey! A fist soars above my head as I instinctively crouch down. Fine then, I suppose you could pull for one piece and a sarong, but that's it. If you were in that situation, you'd keep reloading the save file until you got every image, wouldn't you? Now that you mention it. Well, too bad. Rin pouts and turns around, but I know she's smiling. So, how about it? Wanna head back? Yeah, I guess we should. I had fun today. Glad to hear it. You're the best. Rin hugs me like a child hugging a teddy bear. I know she's joking, but I pat her head and play along. Don't forget your mission now, you can't back down after coming this far. I know. Say, Mark, promise me something, will you? Smirking as she came up with the idea of a lifetime, she walks up ahead and gazes through the foggy window, expression reflected by contrast in the light. When this is all over and exams are finished, let's go sing karaoke. Me, you, Lucas, Lynn, maybe even my friend. Maybe even Mira. Eyes closed, singing along to a Christmas love song. New Year's Eve. Let's do it. You promise? I promise. In that quiet corner of a crowded mall, next to an old discolored window overlooking a slushy parking lot, I saw the future. What am I supposed to do? It all happened so fast. What came over me? Climbing into his window was an impulse decision to begin with, and it all snowballed from there. I kept telling myself to stop, but I couldn't. I want to see how he reacts. I want to embarrass him. I want to see if he can tell when I'm kidding and when I'm not. What's wrong with me? And everything that happened on the hill. No, I don't even want to think about it. This is wrong. It was always wrong. I just couldn't see it. This is what I get for playing with something that should never be played with. I stand up and rub my eyes. It's a cloudy day out. No doubt he's walking a lonely walk back home, thinking about that night as frantically as I am. He must be, right? There's no way he didn't feel anything. I mean... Oh god. I can't start thinking like this. What have I done? This was never supposed to be a storybook romance. It can never be one either. Slowly, deliberately, I pull out a sheet of paper and start writing. Wait, what did you say? Closed. And by closed, you mean closed. Lucas repeats the same word over and over through my phone. I guess there's not much to say other than that it was closed. The maid cafe is closed. You mean closed for today or just closed? He sounds like he's sobbing, but it's hilarious in my head. Welcome home, master. I'm back. This is your lucky day. Tonight is our weekly Nekomimi night. I love you. And on top of that, it's also a monthly swimsuit plus over-knee socks event. The perfect 2-course meal. I love you even more. In fact, for going through all the trouble of tracking us down despite not being listed on any online map to avoid potential legal issues, we even offer us extra special Doki Doki Excitement Hour for your eyes only. I'm getting an extra special Doki Doki Excitement Hour? This is the greatest day of my life. That's right, and we even have food. It's what I would like to say, but we're closed. What? But we're not completely gone. You can still smell the fragrance of omelette rice dressed by maids' loving hands. We come right after garbage day. Lucas? You still there? I'm trying to figure out what you were snickering about a minute ago, but yes, I'm still here. I guess he noticed. Well, look on the bright side. When you get old enough, you can open up your own maid cafe and fill the city with hope. I know your words are shallow, but thank you. He took it seriously. So so was that it? The store was just closed? Pretty much. The windows were boarded up, the posters gone. But there was something there, I'm sure of it. How can you be so sure? You had the address? That too, but I could smell them. You could smell them. The maids, I mean. There used to be maids in the building, I'm sure of it. Your maid senses were tingling. You think I'm exaggerating? God knows you're not. Our laughter fades away and an awkward silence replaces it. Mark? Actually, there was another reason why I called you. Well, what was it? It's not particularly important. Not particularly important? What does that mean? It means that, to some extent, it's important. Yet in many ways, it's something that is, in fact, unimportant. You're just trying to piss me off. I was actually trying to distract you. We've been friends since the beginning of high school. I can tell when you're hiding something. I hesitate to play the old friends card, but now's as good a time as any. In that case, would you like to hear the truth? Only if you're willing to tell me. I see. So the cards are in my hands. He pauses for a moment, and so does the sound of his footsteps. Is this serious enough for him to stop walking? In that case, I'll explain. I reconstruct every conversation I had with Lucas over the past few days, searching for clues that I might not want to find. I can't tell you everything. I can only explain in bits and pieces, fragments for you to piece together on your own. Hopefully by the time you finish, it won't be too late. Fair enough. He takes a deep breath. Do you remember that time in 9th grade when you and Lillian and I worked together on that science project? Yeah, it was a painful couple of months. We barely scraped up a 70 at the end of it all. Yes, I suppose it was painful, but it wasn't entirely bad, was it? And that time we went on a trip up north for geography to study the natural wonders of the countryside. Remember, right? That too. We spent most of our time filling out a question sheet, but it wasn't all bad. I think I might know where you're going with this. Do you? You might also be wrong. Regardless. To sum it up, I suppose you could say that I've been feeling reminiscence lately. My bedroom is still, but a wistful wind leaks through the closed window. I've noticed. It's an odd change for someone like you. It is, isn't it? I've been conscious of it myself. I shouldn't be feeling this way. It's not my job. Not my thing. But I suppose everyone, every human at some point has to think about what they're searching for. Talk about melodramatic. Not kidding. Yeah. I know you're not. Do you remember when we first met, Mark? Let's see. It was right at the beginning of freshman year. We held a mock debate for our first English class, and lazy and unmotivated me was pitted against melodramatic and over-enthusiastic you. I actually hated his guts during the debate, but things change. Funny how things happen. I remember when we first met Lillian. We were just talking about it, yeah. That's right, the science project. We were told to form a group of 3, and it was a few months into the year, so a lot of our classmates had already made friends. Lucas and I knew we would be working together, but the remainder of the class had settled into their own groups, all except for that one quiet girl in the corner. Yep, that's it. And surely you still remember when you introduced me to Rin. Ugh, I think I'd rather not remember. There wasn't an introduction, there was eavesdropping. And skipping class. Can you blame me? She seemed like she would make a good disciple. I had to find out for sure. The whole escapade basically amounted to him following her around for the first day of class and waiting to hear the right references. Anyway, it's those memories I'm talking about. They're small, but they're highly precious. I don't want to lose them. Tick-tock goes the clock in my head. What makes you think you'll lose them? Just promise me. What? Promise me that we won't lose those memories, no matter what happens. No matter how cheesy this sounds. Okay. Alright. I promise. By the way, Rin gave me an idea today. You don't say. Karaoke. Like, with 70s super robot intros? I don't know, just karaoke. New Year's Eve, all 4 of us, plus a special guest or 2. You in? Sounds like a plan. With that unambiguous confirmation, I bury my face in the pillow. Lying on the bed as I gaze blankly at the invisible ceiling, I think through my conversation with Lucas and the time I spent with Rin. Something is about to happen. Something inevitable. I don't think I can avoid it, and I don't think I should avoid it. My path was set in stone the minute I let this whole adventure start. And all the while, that faded, sun-soaked reel of memories plays over and over in my head. With a worn-out sigh, I turned to my side and closed my eyes. And that was day 5 of Sepia Tears. Wow, the thing just jumped ahead without my input this time. Okay, gonna be pausing here. Join me in the next part. We'll move on to day 6. So yeah, thank you for watching. Coro out.